See, when you meet a man who is burning for God, every day of his life there's an agenda. So everything you see him do, he has a focus, he has an objective, he has a target, he has timelines. That's why he doesn't have time for gossip. That's why he doesn't have time for midwife fables. That's why he doesn't have time for where every other person goes to. He's on a project. And so you pick different dimensions. You read your Bible, it says Solomon sacrificed, and in one night God showed up and told him, what do you want? And God gave him that level of influence. What is precious in my life? Let's test this sacrifice project. Because if you are not careful, you will do religion until you become a pastor, and then you will be telling people what you don't believe. And so both you and the people, we end up in frustration and confusion. Because no matter how discerning we are, sometimes when we look at certain physical features, we assume that you are ready. And because you are bold, you are confident, you are strategic, they say, come and head this unit. You don't believe anyone because you have not proven it. If this sacrifice thing work for 6 months, let me sacrifice and see whether this thing is for a generation or it is God's faithfulness across all generations. You know what? When people challenge Christianity, we don't have what to say. Even we are not witnesses. And because we are not witnesses, we can easily be deceived out of it. If sacrifice works, Abraham sacrificed, Solomon sacrificed, even Jesus, when he sacrificed himself, God gave him a name above every other name. If this sacrifice is a principle that works, I will do it now for 6 months. I will do it for 1 year. Let me see if my life will change. See, when you start getting these kinds of results, Christianity for you will not be a religion. Christianity will become a walk in the spirit. It will become divine strategy for divine results. Christianity for you will become a secret that beautifies the life of a man. I'm telling you. Oh, him that winneth so is wise. Okay, let me do soul winning project for 6 months and see whether I will become wiser. And when I'm wise, I won't tell myself. Let people observe and say I've become wise. And then for 6 months, I plan the number of souls I win every month. This one has no business with church. It's not that mommy said let's win souls. I'm on a project. I've seen that the Bible said him that winneth so is wise. Let me see if I can route this wisdom. Because if you can't even see the one that is earthly possible, how can you be sure of the one in it?